Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Great.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself.
Oh, great.
It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the zeniths.
35? How many fucking days is that?
2 cores.
1.5?
2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
That's better. That's a lot better.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that, if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Erend can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you'd better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
No.
Okay.
Aloy, I believe Varl is still waiting for you, outside Beta's room.
I know. I just wanted to talk about something else first.
As you wish.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. So I found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Oh.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
Be well. Okay, why is that a common goodbye greeting? Be well. I feel like that's weird. Most people say like have a good day. Have a great night. But be well? Be well feels weird. I don't know. Alright. So we're headed downstairs.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Am I gonna yell at her?
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
You know, if they wouldn't even take her back, they would just kill her. Does she not realize this?
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
She was constantly on devices? I don't know. Oh, she didn't have a connection with anybody. Like when she was a young kid. Is that kind of do?
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Even I miss him, man.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
Oh, she better go. What the fuck?
I'll go.
Yep, I was right.
You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Wow. Slow clap, guys.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Ah shit, more dialogue? Fuck, I just went through all of them.
Get back to studying.
She has her own mission. Kotallo has a dialogue bubble.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
Damn, he just said he would die for me, man.
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Where's a man like that? What the fuck? Alright, let's see. What was the quest that involved Kotallo's arm? What was lost? That one. Ooh, that's kind of far. Ooh, there's thankfully I have a campfire there. Let's go! Let's go see his arm. We put it to work.
This is where Kotallo wanted us to test out his new arm.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around.
Do you see this? So, it's a floating weapon. What the fuck? I think his model spawned in, or a model spawned in here. Thank you for the follow. But like, what? Or a levy one?
Hey, Kotallo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
Let's go!
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Oh, okay. You said
Someone's
please.
being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh,
Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotallo.
I wish to test the arm on that.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Missing a finger. Oh, I'm excited though.
After you.
Let's go. I'm gonna slaughter
Let's
this.
see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
I'm just. I mean, it's already half.
That weapon.
Jesus Christ, that thing's fast. Holy fuck. What? Oh my god. Oh, even he's strong too. What the fuck?
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Did you give me a heart?
I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Give me an ancient sculpture.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
So, I guess you heard all that below? With Beta?
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Oh, here we go. Where's Zoe?
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected.
working. It's got nowhere to go.
13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
No.
That means machines are on their way.
Time to fight. Okay.
Get ready.
Here they come.
Also, hello, Lux. Welcome in.
They're onto us.
There goes a piece.
Hitting those weak spots is really working. Stay back.
Aloy? Help!
What the fuck is happening?
Over here, you! Aloy, get a hand over here.
Dude, I dodged that, you bitch. It still hit me. That's dead.
That's all of them for now. I'm gonna check on Beta and Varl.
Yeah.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Alright, so I have to go find him now.
Get the cracked core fixed in the meantime. Keep her.
Where am I going? Turn to Beta and Varl. I did.
Keep her safe.
On my life.
Oh, I have to wait. Okay. Alright, off I go.
Okay, I'm gonna chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
I swear to God, if I have to fight machines on the way.
No, you don't, Hephaestus. I'll find another way over.
Another way over. Do I have to glide? I'm guessing so.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Okay, but how do I get up? What? Like, how do I get up?
Know how to get up there.
Oh, I fell. Didn't know that was a thing, but okay.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Okay, so I jumped onto the wrong platform, and I didn't know how to get up. Is this... This drop to ledge. Okay, so I have to go this way.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I will...
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
Was I supposed to get on one of those things?
Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways. Well, that doesn't sound good.
components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Am I supposed to go that way? I guess so.
Drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
What the fuck? Okay, fine. What the fuck? Is there another one? I hope not. There's a lot of purple loot. Oh my god, give me. Distracted. Oh, great.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, great. No way. I missed.
Better hit it before the plasma flows.
Ow. Ow. Did it just ricochet off of his body? I missed.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
If you say
Nice.
so.
Thanks.
I got through. Next location.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable. Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Erend's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Fuck. Hey, how do I get over there? Well, that's how. Okay. Why has I never thought about that before? Can it go any faster? Nice. Easy. Okay. Oh, he jumped. Any more? There's one probably across the way, but I don't see it. Oh, there. Oh no. No.
Oh, here we go again.
This doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
God. Okay, that's dead. Where is... Oh god. They're not dead. I missed. Fucking projectiles. No. Where's the other machine? Was here.
That's all. And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Work?
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay. Hephaestus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy?
Right.
I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Great.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
Okay, where am I headed now?
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, babe. Just stay where you are. Okay?
I guess I'm on the way to the boss fight. We'll find out.
Be safe.
The worst part is I really gotta fucking pee. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, hello. What the fuck? It's alert.
It's covered in plasma. Got its tail. It dropped the heavy weapon.
I don't know if I hit it. Oh, well. Oh.
It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
That thing was massive. Easy kill. Just throw bombs at it.
No more hiding, Hephaestus.
Just throw explosives.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we're gonna run into what's his face?
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along.
Dude, what if the zeniths show up?
Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
A rush of air.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Done?
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
What? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this. If it makes me do anything.
Aloy! Look!
Huh? Oh shit. Here they are.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Oh no, do we have to fight him? Yes! Get fucked, bitch. I mean, of course he's gonna be alive, but...
Get behind me.
Oh no, is Varl gonna die?
Come on, quit screwing around. right?
No.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
Wait, wait.
Hush. All is not lost.
Yes!
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Is Varl alive?
Beta. Varl.
Or
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
breakfast. I want breakfast. What the fuck? Where's my breakfast? Damn. Level 44.
What is this?
Yo.
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm
Okay.
curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. Or the insight we might gain.
Dude, I just lost my friend, bro.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
I don't really care about this that
Not so
much.
soon.
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Right? Damn, what the hell?
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for My little trick. It was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
What about Varl, man?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
Hmm?
1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Okay. What is this we're eating for breakfast? Is that muffins? Bananas?
That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Sylens.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regalla and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base.
No.
She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Sylens to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. while Sylens and my friends are busy battling each other. We'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Alright, lots of questions. Okay, Beta.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So
I
this
see.
channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Doesn't seem that well. To be fair. This girl's anxiety ridden.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Gerard's a dick.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Sylens flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. the distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Okay.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Sylens' plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regalla to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Huh.
Regalla's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Sylens's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
They're the Tanakhs, man. But
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
This was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
yeah, what was she like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Damn. That means Elizabeth was strictly business.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Like Gaia.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers.
Huh.
It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
I see.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
Thank you for the follow. Thank
I
you.
picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent.
Oh.
Her answer made me realize it wasn't.
Oh, rip.
But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was.
Ooh.
It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
So her focus?
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
You'd like to be grateful. Eh, she's not entitled to it. Wow, that's nice. You know? You know?
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
We can talk. We can ask her questions.
Start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided.
Oh, rip.
All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Both outcasts.
You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Huh.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful.
Wow.
By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Why does this feel like a parody of Elon Musk's dream to live on Mars? Sorry.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
That VR sounds too good to you. Oh no, it's not her that is the reincarnation of Elon Musk. It's like, I think it's Gerard. Like, cause I don't know. It's like, she mentioned about like how that vision is only offered to the wealthiest of the lands, and I'm like, that feels like the same case, you know. Only the wealthiest will probably, like, if ever it came to be, I feel like it would only be the wealthiest that would be able to go live on Mars.
First Varl, now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Oh.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Okay. Yeah. She just did it right away. She's like, all right. Oh no. What's going on?
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Oh, that's why she's so fucked up.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Huh?
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Aww. about Varl, man? Where the fuck he at?
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regalla and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Oh, sisterhood!
Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
From the air?
Wait.
Oh.
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
What the fuck is that?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When.
Damn. 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 Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Are you there?
Aloy!
Oh, no.
Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you.
Alright.
It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Damn. I bet they were freaking out while she was knocked out, you know? What the fuck? Rip. No.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Exactly.
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
Aw, Zoe.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too.
No, Varl.
So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regalla.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, Whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy.
Damn it,
When
man.
you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
No, Varl. No! Varl!
Check on Zoe.
No! Go talk to Zoe. Oh, I didn't know there was a passageway this way.
Not cold enough for us, no?
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
Damn. Rip Barrow's mother. She lost both kids. That's fucked. She outlived both her kids. Damn it.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
She pregnant?
I'm with child.
What?
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini.
No, what?
Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
Rip. No father.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
No. Dude.
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance regalla will never forget.
Oh, I can ride birds? Dude, you know what? Wait, when you deliver the news to Varl's mother, you know what she'd say? She's like, if they died in battle, then they died in honor. That's what she would probably fucking say. My son died a badass. Because she's a war chief. She's probably the one to tout and like be really stubborn about like, you know, it's like being like going to war, giving your life to protect others. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what she would have wanted.
Don't mention it. I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, you know, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
Literally a war chief of the north, yeah.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means.
What about Kotallo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat.
I love Kotallo, he's awesome.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Did you try to arm wrestle his arm?
I tried to with Kotallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Of course!
I need to get going.
You better get there before Kotallo tries to take on Regalla's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I don't think it was really her choice. In that matter. Like, it wasn't her choice to disappear. You know? Talk to Zoe.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Hekarro?
Stopping Regalla's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tanakh. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Kotallo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Erend moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rip Varl, man.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
I'm actually pretty stubborn, not gonna lie.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regalla, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Alright, do we want to talk to her? She's a quest I can't really help her with at the moment.
My studies are a good distraction, especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
You know, Alva's gonna lose her shit when she discovers Apollo.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Sylens' plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Ooh.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
It better.
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
But what do you mean? Alva lights up whenever she finds knowledge. She's always enthusiastic about knowledge. She's like so happy about it.
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this regalla, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regalla still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
Yes.
If my plan works.
Alright.
Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Nerdy in high school, except she never left the nerd phase. I don't think anybody truly ever leaves the nerd phase, you know? Like... Right? Well, we're all gamers. We're technically nerds. Let's go. Yo.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think that...
What are the peaks above the base?
Roosting at the top of the mountain. Good. There's sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
A lot of them up here. Look at all these barbs.
Got it.
Eyes. Wow.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Yo.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient horus.
Dude, it operates just like a plane where if you
must send out a pulse to activate them.
you have to press down to go up.
I sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as tollnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Ain't no way. It's so cool. Oh, this is how you discover this one. I was wondering how you would get on top of this.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head.
Yeah, but how?
Now, how to land this thing.
Land on the tall neck. Oh.
Made it.
Nice.
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. Then the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa!
Yo, it picks me up? What? It picks me up like a fucking hawk. Grabs its food. That is cool. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought I'd have to like try and jump on it or like hold E. This is a spider tentacle thingy. What the fuck?
There's the energy cell. Tighten this back.
Okay, I have to grab it. There you go.
Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from the tall neck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any horus I fly to. It'll be useful.
Did you know that there's like other overrides as well that I still haven't finished? There's like 3 to 4 more overrides that I can do. So, yeah. What if I can override a dead wing?
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Ba-boom! Ba-boom!
Regallas in
Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
Boom! Wow. Oh, look at all those parts. Shit.
Is that... It's Aloy. She flies on the wings of the 10. The tide has turned. Push through!
Ooh, ooh. Dude, he just got... Did she just get, like, throat slit? Get him, get him, get him.
End of the line, Hakar. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regalla!
Hehe. Get fucked, bitch.
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you,
Yep, yap away.
to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Kick her ass.
Now you shall strike!
Ow. Dude, it went off of her. Oh, right, her armor. Oh, wait, that was a one shot. Oh, thank you. I don't think I. Ah.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
Ow. Ain't no way, but. Oh, she threw it back at me.
Where it ends.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I will carve my story into you.
Okay. Ow. I can't constantly dodge it though. It's kind of lame.
And strike hard.
Oops, I missed. Ow. Okay, well, meleeing isn't gonna work.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate.
Oh.
I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
Guys, do we kill her? I don't really want to kill her though. I want to make her serve the king again. Yeah, I want her to serve me. Like, it's kind of worse than death for her at least. She doesn't seem like the type of person that wants to serve anybody.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
Wow, she took it?
My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
Wait, why would it make sense why she'd take it? It's because it's more powerful? Or she just really likes fighting. She really likes killing. What's this?
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the outlander who defeated Regalla.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Sylens. Welcome back, my man.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
Hurt the guy. You don't hurt the messenger, man.
Back at base.
Kotallo.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this.
What am I gonna get? A gift?
Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Is it legendary armor though? Look at me, I'm so not even grateful. I'm like, is it legendary? Just like when you receive a gift, is like, oh, is it a lot of money? Was it worth a lot?
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Sylens.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Damn. Damn.
Tilda, you there? I did it. Sylens is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Girl boss energy.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
What'd I get? Oh, he gave me to knock high martial armor. Oh! It's not legendary though. Oh, who's this?
Aloy, you defeated Regalla. Flew like the 10. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Yes. Thanks to you, Chief Hekarro's hold on the tribe is secure. His vision for the Tenakth endures. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor.
Personal one.
A personal one.
Huh?
My grandson, Kavvoh. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regalla's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Kavvoh is the last of my blood.
If Kavvoh joined Regalla's rebellion of his own accord, will Hekarro let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
Hmm.
You said Kavvoh's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hekarro, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
That's rough, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Kavvoh from following the trail of blood.
What made Kavvoh join Regalla's rebellion?
For some, Regalla represented a chance at vengeance against the Carja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Carja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regalla attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Kavvoh, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Kavvoh didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Kavvoh was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Kavvoh's squad left one of Regalla's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost.
Do this first.
If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavvoh's squad went.
Unless it takes too long.
Out?
Let's go.
Good. This way. The outpost isn't far.
All the blades of the Tanakh should serve one voice, one chief.
So, I've been thinking. I'm going to petition to join the chief's cause.
Are we actually just running all the way there?
You know, the rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. They didn't stand down when regalla was defeated. I doubt they'll surrender now. But what matters is the soldier they took captive, Nakkala. She's been their prisoner for some time now. She's my only lead to finding kavvoh.
We'll get her back. And then kavvoh too.
The outpost should be just ahead.
Yeah, imagine being a grandma that can fight.
You take point. I'll follow. Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
I mean, I'm kind of working on it. I'm moving.
I'll wait here.
There's only 2 more that I'm aware of. I don't think I see any other ones. Either that or they're out too far out of my sight.
Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw nakkala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
Blue outpost leader. I think it's that guy over there, right? Alright, I'm getting loot first.
I'll rest here until you return.
I should return them to the grove when I get a chance.
Oh, it won't let me drop early.
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Where? Oh.
Take my hand, nakkala.
She hid.
Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there? Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for kavvoh. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Kavvoh tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear. Do you know where his squad went? I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll We'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dakka, if Kavvoh attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
Blood hair. Flame hair, blood hair.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Aroke.
Not a chance. He's a...
Dakka, what's going on?
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. This is Aroke, leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the chief's champion in your dual-bladed efforts.
You must be Kavvoh, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Doesn't seem very... He doesn't seem very strong.
Why destroy this village? Regalla's defeated. The rebellion is over.
Not for some. Losing Regalla only gave them one more reason to hate Hekarro.
And Hekarro was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the desert and sky clans, we've always stood behind him, without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. The others hope that by weakening the lowland clan, they'll be able to strike back at Hekarro.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regalla was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regalla knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Kavvoh is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, Aroke.
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Kavvoh's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Kavvoh will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Hi, Regal.
One's waiting ahead. Rebels. I'm gonna have to take them out to get to that campfire.
There is someone!
So much for a
I'll stop you!
discreet. Yeah, so much for a discreet entrance.
To ambush whoever showed up. Kavvoh has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Aroke.
Very discreet, very demure.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Kavvoh. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, okay? We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
He really doesn't like him. Alright. He's bare feet. Ah, shit, dude. I would hate to be bare feet.
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
I would be so afraid to like rock climb these, man. I don't know how people enjoy rock climbing, like actually rock climbing, not like the gym rock climbers, you know, or like where there's a gym for it. I mean, like going out there into the mountains and like, yeah.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
Over there, by the falls.
Blood of the 10. If that thing runs too far,
Machine will take a lot of damage from that.
she has no chance.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
I'm just gonna try to kill them discreetly. Oh, nar. They spotted us. Alright, that nightmare is coming this way. Oh my god! Oh my god! I missed. Ow. Alright. Okay, well. Ow. Well, I killed it.
We did it.
Level 45. Wow. Well, holy shit, that thing was fast.
Oh, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay.
Alright. Go back to the
I'll let
village.
Dakka know what happened.
Back to the village. I'm teleporting there. Fuck this shit. I'm not walking.
Aloy, I saw your deeds at the grove. 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Kavvoh was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Kavvoh was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke
regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Down.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Ooh, I get more gifts? Oh shit.
As soon as you're healed,
Hi, Ryugi.
I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Kavvoh.